for giving us a blessed day. I know that you are good, same as I am. And we are back on our discussion. We are back on our learning. So we need to learn something small. I think you can see, or you have seen the topic we want to discuss, or we want to talk about. We want to look at being an entrepreneur. Being an entrepreneur, we are saying how, because as an entrepreneur you follow a lot of problem, a lot of things. But this afternoon or this morning we are trying as much as possible to solve the crisis that an entrepreneur face. If you're an entrepreneur, if you like it, yes or no, you face crisis. And what are the types? What are some of the crises that you face? But without wasting my time, we want to look at how to solve any crisis that we face. Boom. Here is a Legends Word. Legends Word, this is what we do. We always try as much as possible to connect with the legends, with the leaders. They have done already what we are doing today. So we just connect with them, then we try as much as possible to look at what they have done. Then we polish it to suit our own. Welcome back again, and welcome to Legends World. Let me remind you. Let me remind you. Try as much as possible to subscribe to the channel, and also send the link to your platforms. Send the link to anywhere, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. So, the enyo kaka ya kama start. Good, we are good to go. Welcome back once again. And here is Legends World platform. This is the platform that we try as much as possible to educate. We try as much as possible to bring an idea that's good for us. Yes, that's good for you. That will be good for me. So this afternoon we are trying as much. I know you are busy, same as I am, but we have put everything down to come on board to give you something that will guide you being an entrepreneur. And we are looking at the crisis we face, but how to solve them being an entrepreneur or as an entrepreneur. So without wasting much time, as my friend is here, we are not waiting for anybody right now. So without wasting my time, let's look at how or the crisis that we face, or the challenges that we face as an entrepreneur. I don't know what you face, but try as much as possible. Subscribe to the channel, and also share your comments and share your opinion. Only if you are an entrepreneur. These are the financial crisis. It's one of the most effective things that we face as an entrepreneur. Sudden financial setbacks like cash flows, unexpected expenses, difficulty securing funding can threaten your business or my business. So this is one of the key things that we face for we being an entrepreneur. Financial crisis. In our sessions, we have found out how how and where we need to get our finance from and how we can get our finance. But when we get the finance, what are the crises that will come in? What are the things that come on board for us to fail? And we don't want to fail as a entrepreneur, so we are looking straight forward to find out the various things that we face that make us fail in our business. And we are seeing that financial crisis, this sudden financial setback, cash flows problems, unexpected expenses, we need to cut down costs, because with unexpected expenses, yeah, Ronali, hi, yeah, hi, how are you? Let us know where you are watching us from. So we are looking at financial crisis. Financial crisis is one of the key elements that bring down business. So all what we need to do, we will look at these are the challenges. So we will go back and look at how to solve them, how to bring it on board. Yeah. We have market changes, and you know, when the market shifts or the market change, then it means that we are going to face a problem in our business. Shift in market trends, customer preference, industry regulations can catch you off guard and require quick adaptation to stay relevant. So for you to be relevant in your business, for you to stay relevant in your business, you have to check the market changes. The market, it changes at any time, any moment, at a different particular of time. Or what you have to do, yeah, that's my assistant. He is an assistant and we are in office, and we need to do we need to do whatever we can do. So market changes, shift in market trends, customer preference, and other regulation can catch you off guard and require quick adaptation to stay relevant. So when the market change, we have get to know that as an entrepreneur, we work with passion. But with the passion we are working, we have get to know that everybody in this world is a problem. So we need to get the solution for the problem. And how are we going to fish the solution? Is the passion that you have can create, the passion that you have can get the solution for a problem. So use your passion as a business and you get a solution to a problem. So we are saying that when market changes, it means that there is a shift in business, or there is a shift in demand. So if there is a shift in demand, what are you going to do? Yeah, Ronali, guys, kindly try as much as possible to let us hear from you. Just send a comment with where you are watching us from, and also try as much as possible to subscribe to the channel and share the link to all your platforms, because we need as much as possible everyone to be an entrepreneur. And we believe that being an entrepreneur, we can kill out a money system or a money world. So by killing out a money world, if you are an entrepreneur and I am an entrepreneur, it means that we will do a negotiation or we will do a barter trade without coming up with money. But for being an entrepreneur, it's not easy as we think. It's not easy as we focus. So all what we can do to be a successful or to be a sustainable entrepreneur, we need to look at the crisis. We need to look at the challenges an entrepreneur face. Then after that, we get the solution, or we find a solution to the problem. So we are saying that these are the kind of difficulties that an entrepreneur faces. We have financial crisis. So as an entrepreneur, you need to regulate. You need to manage how you use your money. It's not everything, it's not everywhere that you have to invest or put your money through. I hope you understand what we are saying. Yeah. And we have market changes. When the market change, shift in market trends, customer preference. Let's say in a seasonable in a seasons, we there is a thing or there is something that we need. Let's say in a winter, the demand shift to a certain product, and also in a summer the demand shift to a certain product. So even taking weather condition as an example, you see that the market change. So as an entrepreneur, we are coming to look at how, if the market change, how are we going to move on, how are we going to consider it, and how are we going to go about it. We are saying that operational issues, and operational issues is one of the challenges an entrepreneur faces. Problem with production, supply chain distribution, or logistical hurdles can disrupt your business operation and impact your bottom line. And it's true. It's true, or in a way that as an entrepreneur, it's your dream to expand your business. And you being expanding the business, it means that you are not only the person, or you can't work alone. You need to get different employees. You need to employ, and once you employ, it means that some of the duties that you are doing has been shifted to them. So if it has been shifted to them, how are you going to know that everything is going all right, every operation is going smoothly? These are the challenges entrepreneur faces. We are legal and also legal challenges, especially as a startup. It's not every documentation, it's not everything that you can do as a startup due in your registration or in your focus. So lawsuit, intellectual property dispute, or regulatory compliances issues can pose significant threat to your business reputation and financial well-being. I think very soon we have talked about it. I have already said that very soon we will look at the difference between an entrepreneur and a businessman. Then we will also look at how sorry guys, let me take the legal challenges back before. We are saying that legal challenges also is a cause of crisis to an entrepreneur. Lawsuit, intellectual property dispute. Imagine you are not having as much as you can have in terms of monetary aspect, and you are renting a space to do your business. The time is up, you don't have money. How are you going to pay or renew the rent? These are the some of the legal challenges entrepreneurs face. Then it means the owner have to take his or her property. So this is what we also learn as an entrepreneur, because we believe that right now, or in our system, we believe that everybody being an entrepreneur can work from home because of one, artificial intelligence, because of technological growth. The technology has grown to the extent that if you are in your comfort zone or if you are in your house, that's why we try as much as possible to move away from our comfort zone. So if you are in your business, or if you are doing different business, you can still do another business, because nowadays the mobility of business is high. You can stay in USA and sell something to somebody who is in Nigeria. same as every country. It wasn't gone are the days where even if you want to reach out to your neighbor who is in abroad, you need to go and queue on telephone. You need to go and deposit, or you need to register yourself, then we call you that it's your turn, come and talk. No, we are not no more living in that space or that era. So it means that nowadays everything is possible. I can stay here. If I want to leave my comfort zone, I can stay here without going to board airplane to abroad just to buy a car, just to buy a property, just to buy something. But I can stay in my local area, and those things will come without me going to anywhere. That's that's the era we are living in. So if you are living this era, we don't need the legal challenges much, but it's one of the key problem that entrepreneurs face. And we have told you already that everybody, you and me, we all have a problem. So if we have a problem and you can be an entrepreneur, then you need to find a solution for my problem. If you get a solution to my problem, it means that we are good to go. Reputational damage, negative publicity, social media backlash, or customer dissatisfaction. Sorry guys, dissatisfaction can tarnish your brand image and erode consumer trust. So I'm telling you today, please try as much as possible to build your brand to a certain level. And don't sit down for somebody or for anybody to repute your brand. Your brand is yourself. Your brand is your property. So things that you think that it will not help your brand, don't involve yourself in. That's why we are saying that reputational damage is one of the key crises or key problem that entrepreneurs face. So if you are not ready to face all these problems, what do you have to do? Yes, if you are not ready to face this problem. So we are just saying these things, then we move quickly to how we can solve all these problems for we being an entrepreneur. Technological disruption is also one of the key crises an entrepreneur face. Rapid advancement in technology can render your product or service obsolete, requiring you to innovate and stay ahead of the curve. Technological disruption. Rapid advancement in technology. You see every blessed day. I think on my WhatsApp status, I posted a phone that, oh God help me get this phone. Because we believe that because of technology is moving, and because of that, things are rising. Imagine when you bought your first television, the price, the size, and look at the new television that's coming. Look at your television right now. If you bought it, let's say 2 years way back, look at the functions it has, and look at the new models that has come. It will be the same brand, but it has updated itself. So you find out, or you see that your television is archaic, or your television is vanishing from the system. So we need to take good care about our technology, and it's one of the key crises that entrepreneurs face. And if you don't want to face these things, then you need to start it today. We also have natural disaster. Natural disaster is our prayers that being an entrepreneur, we pray that natural disaster should not be your portion. Events like earthquake, floods, pandemics can disrupt your business operation, damage your asset, and disrupt supply chain. And it's true. But these things happens naturally. So it's our prayers that imagine you just start your business with a huge amount of capital from a certain agency, then disaster happen. What are you going to do? So these are the things we need to focus. How can we abandon? How can we overcome when disaster happen? We have legal things that you can do. When disaster happen, it will not affect your business. You can get your money back. You can get your product back. These are the things we need to look at. So our focus this afternoon is we want to look at the challenges and how to solve them. So right now we are looking at the crisis to face as an entrepreneur. But after facing as an entrepreneur, we need to look at how to solve them. Else, how can we survive for being an entrepreneur? Because we ourselves, we are a problem solvers. You are trying as much as possible to create a solution for a problem. So if you are trying as much as possible to create a solution for a problem, why is it that you need to get a problem without having a solution? And we are saying that these are the things, or these are the problems an entrepreneur face. So if you want to be a successful entrepreneur, just focus on what we are saying right now and work towards it. You will never regret in your life. You will never and ever regret in your life. Natural disaster has come. Human resources challenges. Events like employee turnover, labor dispute, internal conflict can impact your company culture and productivity. Human resource challenges. So I think I have a friend who do a certain business, but at least every 3 months his employee will just resign. And you see that in our economy, or in our country, it's not easy to get employees regularly, same as different economy. You see. So every 3 months, an employee resigns. Then he comes and hang up his key in my office, because he himself, he don't have much time to focus on that business, because he has moved out from his comfort zone. He's doing different things, and he wants somebody to also assist or help. And these are the human resources challenges an entrepreneur face. And cyber security threats. There's one of also the data, like the data breaches, hacking attacks, malware infection can compromise your sensitive information and disrupt your business operation. Me, myself, I'm an example. My machine that I'm using, I was attacked by malware. So I think in the next day, I never knew that I was attacked. But in the next day when I came, my drive was not working. And I thought maybe it was a simple steps for me to follow. And I have a lot of projects on the drive. See the problem I faced is because of I didn't try as much as possible to find a solution for that thing in future or in the past. It just happened. The drive is not working again. I think it's today that I just threw it away. The drive is not working away again. And imagine the project I have on. If those who have paid and those who are yet to pay, what am I going to tell them? But it's all due to my failure, or it's all due to how I created it. Because I never planned, I never try as much as possible to get an extra space or an extra location for my staff. So we are saying that cyber security threats is one of the data breaches, hacking attacks. Malware infection can compromise your sensitive information and disrupt your business operations. So imagine all these guys are coming on me for their project. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? But I'm trying as much as possible to solve with the little bit solution I have get. So we are saying that these are the crises an entrepreneur goes through. These are the crises an entrepreneur goes through when you want to succeed. So when you want to succeed, for you being an entrepreneur, you need to focus on how to solve all these problems. We are talking about financial crisis, and financial crisis everywhere. Market changes. Like it will be like when the season change. Like let's say you are into winter product, and the season change to summer. Do you think they will come in for the winter product? It will not come as smooth as it was in the winter time. So you being an entrepreneur, what are the solutions you are finding for it? And we are saying that operational issues, problem with production, supply chain disruption, logistical hurdles can disrupt your business. And it's true. We also have reputational damage. Don't sit down and never wait, never expect somebody to disrupt what you have built, disrupt your brand, interfere in your brand, damage your brand, do something a little to damage your brand. Never and ever wait, because it's one of also a key problem an entrepreneur faces, and we need to work on it. And we are seeing that technological disruption every blessed day. Technologies are changing. They are trying as much as possible to bring or update even the phone you are using. If you are using the latest phone in the world, remind you that within next year a new version of it will come. So you will see, or you find out that your phone is now declining. So we need to try as much as possible to go with the technology for it to stop disrupting us. Natural disaster is also one of the key problems for an entrepreneur. Human resource challenges, cyber security threats, global crisis. Global crisis, economic downtowns, that's political instability, international conflict. I don't want to mention countries, but you yourself, you have heard or you have seen countries that are fighting. Do you think if you are doing business there, or the business personnel over there, do you think they are having a smooth space? They are facing challenges. They are facing big challenges. Yeah. So we need to try as much as, sorry guys. So we need to try as much as possible to move away from these challenges. Because even political instability can cause all these things. And if it causes, what are the solutions we are finding, or we are trying to use it for the problem? Let's quickly move back and let's quickly look at our topic of the day. The topic of the day is crisis to face as an entrepreneur, and we have talked about it. So sorry guys. Guys, sorry, I think somebody is also connecting me here and I have to reply him back. So our topic of the day was the crisis to face as an entrepreneur, and we have looked at the crisis, the challenges an entrepreneur face. But we can't sit down and say that these are the crises, so we have to go scot-free, or we have to go. No. If there is a problem, if all this problem happens, you being an entrepreneur, me being an entrepreneur, what are the solutions can we give it? What are the solutions can we have for it? And we need to look at the solution. And let's look at the few solutions that we can use to solve these things. We said that financial crisis is one of the core, and market changes, operational issues, legal challenges, reputational damages, technological disruption, natural disaster, human resource challenges, and cyber security threats. Global crisis is the face of the crisis that an entrepreneur faces. So let's go quickly to what we can do. What we can do to solve these problems. One, let's look at addressing crisis as an entrepreneur involves a combination of proactive planning. You need to plan, effective communication, and strategic decision making. Let's look at the steps that we can follow to make this effective. Let's look at the crisis that, or the solution that we can give to the crisis that we face. Addressing as an entrepreneur involves a combination of proactive planning, effective lamination as answer. That was our third 20 cities. That was October 26th. So guys, let's quickly move on. Just forgive me because I try as much as possible to also communicate with my assistants. And these are the solution we can use to solve those problems. One, we have to stay calm and assess the situation. No matter the situation, no matter the problem, you need to stay calm. Boom. No matter the situation, you need to stay calm. Staying calm in a way as take a step back to understand the scope and impact of the crisis. If it is a financial crisis, if it is if it is market changes, just stay calm. Don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a rush. If it's a financial crisis, if it's a cyber security threat, that's what I told you. Even I face a cyber security threat. Up to now, I haven't even finished solving the problem because I have stayed calm. You need to stay calm if you want to solve the crisis you as an entrepreneur face. You need to stay calm, and staying calm will help you to understand the problem. Take a step back to understand the scope and impact of the crisis. Assess the immediate risk and potential long-term consequence for your business. So my problem, I think it happened about 2 weeks. I just try as much as possible to find a quick solution. And the quick solution was a short term to the problem. And up to now, I haven't solved or I haven't finished solving it. All in a way that I'm trying as much as possible to get a long-term solution for it. That's why we are here. We are here to learn. We are here to update ourselves. For us, we being an entrepreneur. Communicate transparently. If you want to solve your crisis, if you want to solve your problem as an entrepreneur, you need to communicate transparently. Keep stakeholders informed about the situation. Be honest and transparent with employees, customers, investors, and other relevant parties. And it's true. I can't lie to you. These are all things that I have testified. If you want to solve, it will be like you and a customer. A customer has given you a work that because of your problem you haven't, or you are unable to complete the project. All what you need to do is to inform the customer, to let the customer know what you are facing. That'll be all. What again? Nothing else. I remember last 3 weeks ago, I shot a wedding and I needed to deliver the pictures within 3 days. Unfortunately for me, because I got a machine problem, what I was supposed to deliver 3 days, I couldn't. All what I told my client is, this has happened to me. So give me a space, give me a time. Even up to now, all what I have done is it was a traditional marriage and reception. So I have given them the traditional pictures, left with the reception, and I have let them understand what I'm facing or what I'm going through. So you being an entrepreneur and you want to solve your problem that's facing you, you need to communicate transparently. Keep stakeholders informed about the situation. Be honest and transparent with employees, customers, investors, and other relevant parties. You need to get clear communication, build trust, and foster collaboration in finding solutions. You also need to gather information. Collect relevant data and information to understand the root cause of the crisis. At times, it's not all crises that come just but once. You need to sit down, you need to relax. You need to understand the problem. You need to get information to understand the problem. So you need to go down to the root cause of the crisis. Analyze internal process, external factors, and any contributing factor to develop a comprehensive understanding of the situation. Then also, let's quickly look at formulate a plan. You being an entrepreneur and you want to go away or you have to move away from your crisis, you need to get a formulate or you need to create a formulate. You need to create a plan. How can you create a plan? Develop a clear plan of action to address the crisis. Identify specific goals. Prioritize and timelines for implementation. Consider different scenarios and potential outcomes to anticipate challenges and develop contingency plans. You need to get a plan. You being an entrepreneur. Mobilize resources. Allocate necessary resources. You need to mobilize resources because at times not all crises can be handled or can be dealt with your mouth. You need to deal with resources. You need to deal with finance. Allocate necessary resources, including financial, including human, and including technological resources to implement your crisis management plan effectively. Prioritize critical tasks and ensure that everyone involved understand their role and responsibilities. I don't know if you get what I'm saying clear, but let me remind you, please try as much as possible because we want this message to go around the world. We want this message. We want your brother, Frederick Osebonsu. Welcome. Thank you. Watching live from Russia. God bless you. God bless you. Please try as much as possible to subscribe to the channel and share the link for your neighbors, for your friends to also have the same communication because we are trying as much as possible to build ourselves being an entrepreneur. I don't know, Frederick, the name sound like a Ghanaian or African to me. So let me know if you are from any part of the African countries. And we are saying that these are one of the key solutions we can use to solve our problem as an entrepreneur is we need to mobilize resource. By the way, I will hate you for subscribe button. God bless you. God bless you. Subscribe for me. Just and also share that. Oh, Ghana, Diana, I said it. Yes. Because once I heard Frederick Osebonsu, then it sounds familiar. God bless you and take good care of yourself because you are in a different country, you are not in your country, so try as much as possible to obey their rules and regulations governing the country. Stay focused, and also stay and think of you being an entrepreneur, because we are always thinking and always saying that we can't work for somebody till. Even working for somebody, we need to get our side hustle. We need to get our side business. That's what we have to do. So, but you being an entrepreneur, you face a lot of problem. You face a lot of consequences, and we are saying that the consequences, some are we some of the consequences are the operational issues, legal challenges, reputational damages, technology disruption, natural disaster, human resource challenges, cyber security threats, global crisis. These are the challenges that we face. But you being an entrepreneur, we have get to know that a definition for entrepreneur is a person who finds a solution to a problem. And what solution can you find for all this if it hits you? That's why we are here, trying as much as possible to find out, trying as much as possible to get solution to our problem. And we have realized that we being stay calm when a problem hits us, we can solve it. We have to stay calm and assess the situation. We have to communicate transparently. We have to gather information. If you are an entrepreneur, it means that you are owner of the business. And if you can't communicate, guys, hold on, I'm coming. I will give me a few minutes, I'll be right back. I think even seconds. But I was saying that as an entrepreneur, you need as much as possible to gather information to solve your problem. Collect relevant data and information to understand the root causes of the crisis. Analyze internal process, external factors, and any contributing factors to develop a comprehensive understanding of the situation. If you follow these steps, if you follow these steps, guys, let's continue. If you follow these steps, bet me, you will be a successful entrepreneur with no disturbances. You need to mobilize resources as much as possible. You need to take decision action. You need to adapt and innovate. Let's look at the decision action. Act swiftly and decisively to mitigate the impact of crisis. Implement solutions that addresses the root cause of the problem while minimizing further disruption to your business operation. So, as an entrepreneur, if you are finding a solution to a problem, try as much as possible to get a long-term solution. Not just a short-term solution, then later it comes again. No. Try as much as possible to get a long-term solution to your problem. You need to also adapt, be adaptive, and innovate. I think since we started this lesson, I think this particular topic, adapt and innovate, has been fluent. Because if you want to be a successful entrepreneur, you yourself have to innovate. You yourself have to adapt anything. Remain flexible and open to new ideas. You have to open your mind. As an entrepreneur, you have to open your mind. Just try as much as possible to open your mind to receive different ideas and approaches. If you focus on these things, bet me, there is nothing that can face you. There is nothing that will be your challenge as an entrepreneur. Just hit me with a message if what I'm saying is not true. These are the key roles we need to look at if you are an entrepreneur. The money you are taking it all, but at times when you are there and then you see, this thing just came and it has taken some of my money. This thing just came, but these are not things that brings profit to my business. How am I going to take away? How am I going to fight it off? You need to sit down and relax. You need to think about these steps, and these steps will help you to overcome or bring a solution to that problem. And one thing also is focus on customer and employee well-being. We always say your customer is always right. Why do we say that? A customer may come and he or she will be doing unnecessary things towards you. But you are the person that are giving the customer opportunity, right, to come to you. So what you have to do is to stay calm. You need to stay calm. You need to focus on your customer. You need to focus on your customer, and also you need to focus your employee well-being. Don't say that, oh, it's my business, so if my employer will go or leave, let him or her leave, I'll get different. No. When it comes to that, then every day it will be a burden on you, because you are trying as much as possible to find new employee every day. Prioritize the well-being of your customers and employee throughout the crisis. Even if you have a severe crisis and you are still working, you don't need to bring the crisis. You don't need to bring the problem on your customers or your employee. Just let them know that even there is nothing happening. Monitor progress and evaluate results. How do you monitor your progress? For you being an entrepreneur, check for yourself. How do you monitor? You have to monitor if what you have started, is it progressing? If it's not progressing, then what are you doing about it? You have to monitor and evaluate results. Regularly monitor progress towards your goals and evaluate the effectiveness of your crisis management. Make adjustments as needed to stay on track and achieve the desired outcomes. That's what you have to look at. That's what you being an entrepreneur, that's what you need to look at. You have to monitor the progress of your business. You have to monitor and also evaluate the results and find out, is my business going down? Is my business coming up? Is it rising or falling? Bet me, if you follow these steps, you will be a successful entrepreneur. Because we are saying that. And one of the last things I want to talk about is learn and improve. Throughout the topics we have treated, this thing always pass through. Learn. Because we have chose to be an entrepreneur. So if we have chose to be an entrepreneur, how are you going to make your business grow? You need to learn and adapt new things so you can innovate new, you can create new ideas. Without learning, do you think your business can grow? It will be a stagmatic. Your business will be at where it is. It will never try as much as possible grow to the expectation. Maybe you see it's okay. When once you see it is okay, then it becomes a comfort zone. And we are saying that we don't need to sit on our comfort zone, because every blessed day we try as much as possible to go out to find our daily bread. Even if you stay in a house to find your daily bread, see what you go through and how are you going to make it progress. You have to learn and improve. After the crisis has been resolved, conduct a true post-mortem analysis to identify lessons learned and areas for improvement. Use knowledge to strengthen your crisis preparedness and resilience for future challenges. I remember, I think few weeks ago, one of our country actors that we admired a lot, he was premiering his movie, and I think he finished the capital town of the country and just came to another town, another city of the country. Unfortunate for him, during his promotion, he got an accident. But he tried as much as possible to go on that day to appear on the premiere. And it was fun and everybody loved it. But not knowing that the other car get crashed, because it was two cars that get crashed. The other car, one died. One patient died, and one was taken to the hospital. And I think up to now they are still talking, or they are still debating on it. But what I want to say is, after everything, it's our prayers that everything will calm down or come to a successful end amicably. But it's our prayers that when everything is okay, he has to find out, or he has to learn something from it, so he can improve. Maybe during that time he thought he was at his comfort zone, so he didn't need to get different, or he didn't need to learn different thing again. But unfortunately of this, or all of a sudden this happened. And what can you do? So I think, and it's our prayers that when he is okay, we will all get involved to give a little advice that we have to him, because he is not just a normal person. He is a star. He is a dignitary that some people are looking up to him. So what will he learn after all these things? That's what it's our prayers that he has to take focus on what happened. So guys, these are the solutions we can use. But let me remind you again, and it hits my heart always, please try as much as possible to subscribe to the channel. Just share the link to your fellows so that they also can have what we have just get. We find out that for our problem being an entrepreneur, the problem that we face, we find out that we need to get a solution for it. And the solution, these are the samples, or these are some of the solutions. We need to stay calm no matter the problem. We need to stay calm. and assess the situation. We need to communicate transparently. We need to gather information. We need to formulate a plan. We need to mobilize resources. We need to take decisive action. We need to adapt and innovate. We need to focus on customer and employee well-being. We need to monitor progress and evaluate results. We need to learn and improve. Guys, I tell you, if we focus on this, we will never regret for being an entrepreneur if we focus on these things. I think somebody said somebody said one of the crisis an entrepreneur faces, crisis management. No, one of the solution entrepreneur has to get is the crisis management. We need to develop a comprehensive crisis management plan, outlining steps to take in various scenarios. Don't say that the solution you get for this problem is the same solution you will use to this problem. No. Thank you, guys. God bless you. We will meet once again before the day ends, and we will come again to give you a vital information about entrepreneur. Only if you believe you can be a successful entrepreneur. Good day. God bless you. And let me remind you, try as much as possible to subscribe to the channel and share the link. God bless you, everybody who watched this